Na hello, hello. Hát Chicago városának szomorú estéje előtt játszunk egy kicsit azért az NBA-vel. Hát ha a JS Bullsnak jobban fog menni, ugye a Bulls a Clippers-szel játszik ma NBA meccset, ami várhatóan vereség lesz, utána pedig talán még nagyobb vereség lesz a bocsánat, szóval mindig elfelejtem, hogy elindul a demo mód ebbe a szarba, hogyha elindítjuk. Szóval a Bears pedig valószínűleg még nagyobb verés fog kapni New Orleans-től. Úgyhogy legyünk pozitívak. És nézzük, hol tartunk az NBA-be. Haladunk a My Career-rel, és valószínűleg multi-meccseket is fogunk játszani. Na nézzük. Azt mondja, hogy remélem látszódik is. Nem látszódik. Ja, mert lehet, hogy rosszat nyomtam, várjál. Így már látszódni fog. Nos. Akkor nézzük is. My Career. Igen, már 68-asok vagyunk, ami tök király. Megnézzük ezt az options. Most jónak tűnik a hang, de jó, egyelőre minden megmaradt, aminek meg kellett maradnia. Úgyhogy nézzük, most pályára kerülünk-e. Ugye a progressionünk az egyelőre még 228 pontot költhetünk majd el, hogyha lesz pénzünk több. De először játszunk egy meccset a Grizzlies ellen, de úgy látom van itt csapatedzés először. Ez nem tudom, hogy mit jelent. Úgyhogy kíváncsi vagyok, gondolom lehet egy kicsit dobálni, meg ilyesmi. Remélem mellőzve az zenei aláfestést. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, man?
I see you out there doing work.
Oh, van telefonunk. Easy. Ó, van Twitterünk is. Tök jó. Most már ezt is tudjuk. Szerintem felvettünk egy Lastit. És akkor játszhatunk meccset. Most az igazi srácokkal.
Huddle up! One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today.
Jó van.
Okay, let's focus on our late game execution.
Aha, most gyakorlunk ilyen.
Set it up and get started.
végjátékot. Igen, elzárok. Úgyis jó. Ez az. Szuper. Nagyon jó, akkor Kobit kell fognom, mármint Kobe White-ot. Oké. Hát ez szar volt. Adjuk Porternek. Pedig jó volt. Jó volt a játék maga. Szép. Jaj. Hoppá, mondjuk úgy, hogy levédekeztem. Majdnem. Sok pont nem fog járni ez az edzésére, már látom. Itt vagyok. Küldöm is előre. Szép passz. Oké. Itt vagyok. Ez jó. Nem jó! Miért nem jó? Kus. Valóban elég gyenge ez a fourth quarter szimuláció eddig. Szegény kis Jade! De csúnyán bebúrantották. Na majd a meccsen. Itt vagyok, az én emberem, itt vagyok. Na. De ez még ütemre is volt. Ez se jó. Dehogy is. Én nem vagyok, mint a szar. Na, végre valami. Hát ez nem az én hibám volt. De... legalább ez bement, tényleg. Jó, hát. Végül is jut némi pénz, szóval.
That's what we need right there. Nice work.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Hát mondjuk Vendel, figyelj! Én adom a zsugát. Vissza is adhatod, hogyha akarod. Na, ezt most már csak... Na már! Na most. Be kell lenni. Kész. Szép. Csak nem tudom, miért nem jó. How to pass is per pass type. Okay. Jó, ez uncsi. Ez uncsi volt. Már csak dobálgatás. Na, és akkor... egy 3 dobunk még. Egy 3 dobunk még. Ja. Nézzük a... Memphis meccset.
Welcome to the special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career.
Szóval ezek, tehát a reklámok szarnak a beállításokra.
This is Hagen the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Chicago Bulls.
Get hip or get stung.
Lemaradtál az unalmas edzésről, és most jöjjön a mérkőzés.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo with Cole. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the back.
Természetesen itt van Ja Morant. Nézett Ferenc mit nyomtál ma? Még csak az 5. részben vagyok a Ravennel, de... Szoros a meccs, nem fog pályára kerülni, attól tartok. Nem fáradnak eléggé a fiúk. Ó, de jövök pályára.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, garbage time. Az enyém a garbage time.
He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Young. Also Valentine out there. And it's Satoransky in at the 2 spot. Pulls up from the corner. No good off the front ice.
Szerintem mondjuk fault volt.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Down low. Here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
To the right side. Feeds to Young.
Majdnem asszisztett.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins with an economics degree from Penn.
Annól én nem értékeltem annyira.
Profile of this Memphis front office.
De akkor még hülye voltam focihoz, mármint most is hülye vagyok, de...
Under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Szerintem a világ egyik legjobb középpályása volt.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Satoransky. Steps back and fights. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game.
A heady player in transition, Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson, can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
A minute 50 left to play here in the 4th. Trying his luck from deep. And he's number 5. And the Bulls lead by 14. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Chang. Doesn't go for it. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passes it to Young. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice.
They're
certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Fires from deep. It's
El kellett vállalni,
So it's the Grizzlies now, down by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and it's Clark with the jam.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Pass to Satoransky.
Jó, majdnem futottam szegénynek.
Shot from 16.
Kell.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Missed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Értünk a hostile environmentbe. Jött a pénz. Hogy örülünk, te? Oké. New agent meeting.
Yo, Che! Get in here.
Levi?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, man.
Take a seat. Get comfortable. Can I get you anything? Some water, coffee?
You know what? I'm pretty cool.
Okay, great. I don't know how much Zach filled you in on what's happening.
You know what? He really didn't say much. He just said somebody's gonna, you know, come in and do the day-to-day stuff.
Yep, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Got you. Now what happened to Bailey, man? That was my guy.
Oh, he's around. He's around. I'm just gonna be around a little bit more.
Okay.
Hey, but don't worry. My job is to get you paid. And I am good at my job.
Word.
All right? Endorsements, commercials, whatever it is you need, I'm going to take care of it. We're going to have a great relationship. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm going to earn your trust.
All right, sounds good to me, man.
Cool. Listen, I know you're a busy guy and you got a big schedule, so it was good meeting you. And if there's anything you need, anything at all,
okay,
I'm here.
Good meeting you, Levi.
All right, man.
All right.
See you soon.
All right, Levi. Be cool, bro.
Maradék két Icons webkártyával. Üzi-müzi. Kaptam Levittől üzenetet. Kapok cipőcskéket. Tök jó. Oké, múltkor gyúrtunk a dobásokra, most kell a playmakingre gyúrni, mert irányító lennék, vagy mi? 1123. Ja. Úgyhogy erre gyúrnom kell. Nagyon menő vagyok ezzel. Majd jönnek a C pluszos a marketing. Hát ilyen törpejátékosnak igen. Majd a badge-ek, majd upgrade-elődnek. Skill boostok. Jó, hát oké. Nézzük a neighborhood, kíváncsi vagyok a cipőre. Mit mondott equipment, azt hiszem. Nem azt mondta, hogy equipment? Check messages, azt mondja, hogy 2K shoes in the neighborhood. Go to neighborhood, aha. Ja igen, erről Csobi már beszélt. Hogy szilverekkel kell megverni World Class gépet. Franciákkal eleve. Könyörgöm már. De most tényleg oda kell mennem? Nem áll. Ja, hogy itt vannak a címbék. Aha, akikkel lehetne nyomni. Aha, várjál, tuké. Ja, hogy itt lehet beállni 3v3-ozni, meg streetballozni, ez király. Ó, az nagyon menő. Ott van a cipőbolt, ott van a cipőbolt. Hello. Muti, milyen cipőt vettek föl?
I'm looking for some new kicks. Thought I'd come and see what's up.
Hey, great. Let me know how I can help.
Air Jordan 6. Hol price available, azt mondja. De hol? Bármelyik Air Jordan. Hát megveszük a klasszik egyest.
Those look awesome. Great choice.
These will work.
Appreciate it. Night.
Igen, és akkor lett a cipőm. Itt. Avésó, hát ez szarás. Kékben mondjuk, de mindegy. Elviszem, hogy megveszem még a pirosba. Azt elfelejtettem, hogy a színét is nézni kéne.
Whoa, you're back? You having second thoughts?
I just need to see one more thing.
Ja, de most már biztos fizetnem. Aha, most már fizetnem kell, szóval ott kellett volna kiválasztani a megfelelő színűt, na mindegy.
Thanks, bro. All set.
Cső, bro. Akkor hát, ha majd egyszer elcserélnek egy kék csapatba. Nézzük a Raptor.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game.
Oké. Ezzel nem tudunk mit csinálni a reklámmal.
Nightfall in the Windy City.
Két meccset játszunk itt.
And the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky.
És aztán megyünk multizni.
On 2K Sports. So glad you could join us. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have...
Majd lehet arra is sor kerül. Figyelj, már bejöttem a... Lehessen egyedbe is rögtön foghatom Kyle Lowry-t. Fölugorhattam volna vele, ugye bár.
5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
And he converts number 5.
Number 5.
That wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
On the wing, Porter. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Over Siakam.
That's yours.
Nice one there from Levine.
Zach Levine doing work in the mid-range. He's got that shot in his bag. Yes, sir.
Siakam inside. Carter on him. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A three-pointer, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Celtics. Puts up a 3. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Kick out to Levine.
Nyugi.
They shoot again.
Ó, majdnem meg volt a lepó. Nagyon jó.
Out left to the wing. And another shot.
Clutch. Nem jó.
No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Anunoby. Lowry against Porter. Now here is Lowry. T right on him. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bean passes to Carter. shoots from 12. And
Nem
too
már.
long on the shot. Now the Raptors moving it up. Foul for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every single day. So.
And great when everyone is working hard.
Na most fölhozzák a többiek. Aztán bejöttek én is.
Ends up going with the new group.
Francba.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Norman Powell. Pocket is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Levine looking around. Stolen by Kyle Lowry.
Épp kértem volna.
VanVleet with the bucket. VanVleet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Kyle Lowry with a little larceny to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
Outside Levine. Outside Markkanen. Five on the clock. And shot on the way. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, even after all those three-pointers in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Carter, the pass to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's 7 points for Zach Levine.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get...
17%-os dobás, ami a nagyobb baj a plusz-minusz mutató.
Gotta pick up the intensity on D.
For sure.
You're a step slow tonight.
Gotcha, coach.
We got time. Keep grinding.
Köszi. Igaza van. Csak 4-3-as dobtak rólam.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one can...
Hát igen. Majd a multiba. Csak ne jöjjön a Jabbar.
Team's making some changes here.
Well, think about it, guys. For years, the Raptors had been unable to translate all of that regular season success to dominance in the playoffs. But last season, they changed that narrative. Now it's, excuse me, we are the defending champion Toronto Raptors.
Free throw good, VanVleet. And then focus on playoff results. Doris, something that Toronto embraced, wouldn't you say?
Oh, my goodness, no doubt. We saw it in their methodical approach to the regular season. They were selective with their rest for Kawhi Leonard. They stayed patient. They built chemistry. And it turned into results, the ultimate results in June.
Valentine out there with Young. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Gafford in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Raptors leading by 5.
And they dobjam jobban.
From the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, it's one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
No. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
A floater, and the layup is good. VanVleet's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ezt meg elhagyja.
Pass to Satoransky, and it's Young at the elbow. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Satoransky. Covered by VanVleet. The 3 from Valentine. A shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Mi van? Hát fölrugott.
Raptors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The Bulls making a switch here. Murray's check.
Ezt nem tudtam mire vérni, de... Egész szoros a meccs. 1 pont. Szerintem nem fog bejönni. 2-vel megyünk, és bejövök 27-nél.
Is checked in for Siakam, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. 24 seconds left in the game. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, the contact, and really just taking it straight to him. That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Siakam passes to Lowry.
Nem már.
That shot brings them to within just 1.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 9 seconds left in the 4th. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the intentional foul.
Hülye, majdnem elkértem. Lavin bácsi, az bedobálja.
You know, one of the things that Zach LaVine has worked so hard on is the ability to get to the free throw line. This guy has stated he wants to be one of the best to ever do it. Well, a great scorer gets to the foul line. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is
major.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence
Itt a V.
Hey, great win, fellas, great win. Good game, good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kid. Come on,
Let
man.
me get that shoe for my kid.
Hey, over here. Hey, yeah, over here, over here.
You know what I like about a new season, Hornet? The games. Well, yeah, of course. I mentioned...
Ez egy gyönge game volt. És még egy kicsit rágyúrunk magunkra. Oké. Kicsit a díjra rágyúrunk. És még egy gémet lenyomunk a multi előtt. Illetve nem nyomunk le, mert az edzés az tök unalmas lenne, abban egy streambe egy elég. Úgyhogy hát elkezdtük. A fantasztikus 6 percet kapok, és 3 pontos átlagom van, úgyhogy nagy nehezen V, igen. A végén nem én dobtam a büntetőket, hál' Isten, én csak egyet dobtam be 9 másodperccel a vége előtt. De most mivel edzés lesz, ezért megyünk multizni. Azt majd max a stream elején, vagy nem tudom. Úgyhogy 3 pont per game. Díjam még nincs. Ez a 2K cardom. Na, szóval oké, az király volt, elkezdtük a karriert a mesterre. Most nézzük, mi a helyzet a kártyák világában. Nyilván meg fogunk még egy csomó 2K21 demo reklámot nézni, de előre nézzük. Kaptam egy token, szuper. Úgyhogy menjünk is. Játszunk egy kis Multi Unlimited-et. Hát igen, úgy kéne, csak egyelőre ez meg nem az a helyzet. Nem az a helyzet, örülök, hogy a 4-ből egy büntető bement legalább. De majd. Kicsit tökéletesedik. Egyébként nem tudom, hogy ki lehet adni a Team Practice-t. Illetve el lehet skippelni nyilván. Hogy 2 napon, vagy 2 meccsenként. Ja, hát egyrészt nem fejlődök, ott jön egy csomó pont. Csak viszont így 2 meccsenként van, akkor az egy kicsit uncsi. No. Bocsánat, ez csak egy számítógépes játék. Nekem csak a... Tudom, hogy ne elrigálják, meg csak gombnyomkodás. Na. Stockton, Towns és Duncan. Mit tippelsz? Bizony, hát mondom... Igen. Nos.
Here we go.
And here's Fournier. Pass to Towns. Duncan outside. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Hoppa!
And it's blocked by Bradley. Young taking his time here. From deep, Rose. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Inside. Here's Duncan. Good defensive work there by Young. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Reaching foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Connaughton. Young, right side. Outside, Simmons. Lets it go from deep.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just spectacular on D as well.
Butaság volt.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open. The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And Greg, when you talk about Ingram,
lemegy
what would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Alapvonalig.
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from three. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
Outside Rose. And tonight he sends it right off the glass.
Kapjuk a búrákat.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Igen, érted, lefut, fizikailag nem tudna.
Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Pass to Connaughton. Right side Bradley. Shoots over Towns.
Nem már.
And too long on the shot. It's stolen by Bradley. Shoots.
Na.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Legalább visszaszerezte.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Szegény Markelle Közben elengedték az embert. Igazából a héten.
No excuse, you have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Nagyon jó. Igazából a héten ACL szakadás
szenvedett szegény. Keeping with the current possession.
Duncan in the corner. Back to Beverly. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's blocked by Bradley. And it's Simmons penetrating. That's in coming off the assist from Young.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
Kicsit egyszerűbb.
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges
and getting deflections.
His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Ingram. To the wing right side. Here's Williamson. From outside, off the mark. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz with the ball. On the wing, Harris. Here's Lopez.
Ooh,
and the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Visszajöttünk.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now
azt a Háki meccserébe. Nem ér.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Iguodala for Young. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. At the elbow, Williamson. Over Fultz. And count it from 19 feet away.
Jól elbasztok a negyed végét, de...
Zion, no problem rising and firing away. That's a sign of a true leader.
Bojan, bassz meg.
Offline from the high post. So the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors up 6.
Azért nem reménytelen legalább. Nincs Curry.
So far, halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Pass to Lopez. Now here is Harris. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Harris's shot is off.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now Beasley. Back to Stockton.
Mi van?
De csúnya búra volt szerintem. A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Stocktonnak valami 90%-os volt a büntetője az egész karrierében, úgyhogy...
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Nem már.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Up again. And here's Beasley. Back to Beverly. Now Williamson. He's covered by Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Kept alive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The first free throw is good. And Stockton drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Rose goes in. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Hakimmal elég nehéz ott benn.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Mi van?
And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Poke loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pocket 4.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanović has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
Fournier in the corner. Off target from outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Rose.
No.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got his first basket.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim. Closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylen.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Knocks it loose. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Be kell indítanom a mestert.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
To the middle. And now here comes Young leading the break. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Ingram. Lots of room. Here's Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Duncan drops them both. Now here's Rose. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Shamet on the wing. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. It's Ingram on the wing. And Stockton, here we go. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Rose. Here's Shamet.
Nehogy már.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Stepped in the line out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. 1:15 left in the first half. Fast break, here they come. Here's Fernando. Nails the baby hook.
Fernando.
Here's Stockton. Stockton draws the double.
De nagy mákja van a csávónak.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Inside. Here's Fernando.
Nehogy már!
Misses from short range. To the middle. Here's Towns. Here's Stockton.
Komolyan.
Terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Stockton's got 6 here in this quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it goes down 2 points.
Titkos fegyver,
And I
Fernando.
like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Fournier. Left side, Towns. Duncan outside. Back to Towns. Off on the lane.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Még nem reménytelen, még nem reménytelen.
Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense.
Még nem reménytelen.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
Hát,
Rose with the ball. The jump hook. And it's good off the glass.
a Mike karrierben 2 meccset nyomtam. Már pályára kerültem 6 percet, vagy mennyit. 2x6 percet.
Goes up to the strike. Good as the jump shot falls.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Towns.
Ezek az enyém elfárad.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
And Stockton, here we go. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Nem már.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The finish. And Simmons slams it in.
Timeout.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons.
Sensational speed.
Everyone.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So both teams making some changes here. Stockton with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Stockton can't get it to go. Outside Harris. Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Igaz.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
One thing you have to love about Gary is the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
Okej, még. Menj vissza. Kell egy kis nyugi.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Fultz. Now Harris. Here's Iguodala. And he could not get that one to go.
Iguodala nem tudom
and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on time.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Bogdanovic. Now Bradley. Up and in on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Stockton outside. Pass to Town.
Steal.
It's stolen by Bradley. Fultz with the ball. And Bogdanovic now top the key. And here's Fultz. Over Stockton. And that one hits back iron. To the paint. Iguodala with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. Pass to Fultz. For the lead.
De gyenge volt. De gyenge volt.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is
miénk.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Pass to Harris. Outside Bogdanovic. Right side Batum. Shoots over Ingram. A shot by Batum, no good. And Stockton, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pedig hatalmas esély volt egyenlíteni.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Down low. It's stolen by Elijah. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's tipped.
Úgy. Na Fultz-al bedobom-e.
First free throw is good.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Beverly. Now Olajuwon. It's Fournier on the wing. Misses the three. He could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game.
Nem reménytelen.
And the home team has possession. Now here's Stockton. Here's Olajuwon. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
De ha ott hagyjuk Olajuwont, akkor az lesz.
As good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Rose. Olajuwon with the block. Over in the corner, Williamson.
Hop.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Right side, Rose. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
Yeah.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Free throw good, Stockton. That one is no good.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Here's Rose. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
Pass to Fournier. Launches a 3. That shot off. There we go, 1-on-1. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Young. Right side, Rose. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Williamson with it. All going up court. Fournier's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's the break. Pass to Stockton. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Beasley on the wing. Shoots. Simmons pulls it in. Rose with the ball. Pass to Bradley. Back to Connaughton. Connaughton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you
Szoros vége lesz.
Go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch.
That is just nasty. Rose scanning the floor.
Me?
To tie it up. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows. It'll be
Nem áll! Hát nálam volt a laszti.
Timeout. He saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become
Hakim
complacent.
kihagyja, és nincs csak senki.
Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Olajuwon with the block. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Fourth quarter play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Nem figyeltem, de lehet majd a következőnél.
Here is Stockton. Pass to Olajuwon. Count it. Olajuwon got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
No. Not enough on that one as it misses. Beasley outside.
Francba.
And the foul on Rose. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Kicsit
From the
eltereportált,
situation
igen.
effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 9-point ball game. Pass to Connaughton. Shot to stop the run. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Beasley outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another
to finish.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Guys with thoughts?
Teleportálni még ő se tudott.
Come together for him tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No good on the free throw. And he does get the second one. And that brings them to within 10.
There you go.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Azért nem mindegy, milyen a pad.
The first one falls. And Duncan drops them both.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there.
Szerintem semmilyen NBA játék történetében még nem faltoltak engem 3-as közben.
And he nails the third. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stockton outside. Out to the right wing. From deep 3-point range. Misses there. And so they get the victory.
Nem volt ez olyan rossz.
Some good
Lapokat
competition, but
tekintve
the hometown
szerintem.
advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, mate.
Nem volt ez olyan rossz. Becsületes helytállás, köszi. Oké, most nyomunk egy triple threat-et. Aztán nézzük a multi challenge-be. Múltkor egyet már megcsináltam. Mondjuk az Unlimited, ugye? Ja nem csináltam meg. Mindezt megnézzük majd itt még, de egy triple threat lazulásként. Iguodala out of contract, hát akkor... Várjál, nem jó. Nem jó, hogy itt out of contract vannak emberek, de hát... Azt mondja, autofill lineup. Best available players. Igen, de itt is lehet cuccokat szerezni multi-challenge-be, azt hiszem. De azt hiszem a multi-challenge az valami... Majd ezt mindjárt megnézzük, hogy mit kell hozzá csinálni. Mert ha nem... Ja, akartam valamit csinálni, csak nem jött be hozzá match. Úgyhogy rámentem a második single challenge-re, de Zionék nagyon elvertek engem. NFL rájátszás, hát igen, ez egy nagyon jó kérdés. Amit láttam tegnap, az a Bills meccs vége volt. Az a... Hát ott azért, hogy mondjam, jó, hogy az lett, ami lett, mert ez a bírói döntés, ez kicsit fura volt, amit ott helybe hagytak a végén. De az azt hiszem papírforma volt. Utána volt a... Bill Russell ellen. Tök jó. Na, szóval utána meg volt ugye a Seahawks kiesett, nem tudom mennyire nem tudom mennyire meglepi. Hogy a Seahawks kiesett. Hoppá. Szóval minden esetre addig tudunk beszélgetni legalább, amíg ezek szarrá vernek engem. De nehogy már ezt is kihagyja Bakker. Ilyen szarul engedném el. Na. Igen, és a Bucks, annak csak az összefoglalóját láttam. Hát Brady azért kőkemény, na, akárki akármit gondol róla. Oké, hogy oda viteti az embereit, meg a... Foul? Szóval, hogy oda viteti az embereit, az oké, de hát azért mégis. 42 éves a faszi. Tehát azért na.
Come get it, come get it. Way to grab it. Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look, Aldo. Push it, baby.
Sajnos ma ugye a Bears kiesés az is játszok itt egy kicsit. Mert sajnos a Bears kiesés az borítékolható, mert tehát így sem erős a csapat, és még két kulcsember ki is esett, úgyhogy a legendás Manti Tio és a roster része lesz a practice squadból, szóval sokat nem várok. A másik kettő meg nem is tudom micsoda. Ó. Jó. Ja, tényleg Rams sérült volt, de úgy volt sérült, hogy ugye az eredendő, tehát a Goff a padon volt, és a csere kezdett, akit aztán 5 perc után lefejeltek, ha jól láttam. És csak nézett ki, mint a kakas. A kakas a ligbú. Úgyhogy... jó, ilyen bolckodás, nem sokat fogunk játszani, mert itt azért... Ezek félpályáról beszórják, csak simán. Szóval Ravens, tehát igen. Ez a Ravens, hát igen, ez a Titans sem egy egyszerű franchise szerintem. Ha. Szóval igen. Cleveland, Pittsburghnél, azt hiszem ugye ott meg a Pittsburgh az esélyes, jól tudom. De nem tudom, ezek a csapatok nem úgy tűnnek, hogy mondjam, bármelyik is olyan nagyon megakadályozza a Green Bay-t vagy a Kansas szerintem. Elsőre nem tudnak olyan, nem tűnnek olyan atomnak. Na szóval a Multiplayer Challenge, és akkor itt a Superstarba, azt mondjuk meg kell nyerni a meccset. És meg is nyertük volna, vagy játszottunk is volna. Kinek kell szerződés, kinek nincs meccse már. Ja. Mennyibe kerül a kontrakt? Hát ez sok. Akkor Igút kivesszük. Vagy veszünk neki kontraktot. Veszünk neki kontraktot. Ja, hát igen. Szóval, jó, ez még benne van nálam, azért a Brady mindig benne van. De azért, amit a Green Bay idén csinál, hogy elismerem, de akkor is azért nagyon kemények. Nagyon kemények idén. Úgyhogy ja, de nem tudom, ez meglepik szezonja lesz-e. Mármint, hogy nem a kétleges esélyesebb is van döntőbe. Na még 1 perc 15, amit várunk, vagy még annyit se. Úgy látszik a challenge-es multiplayereket ma nem játszik senki. És ezt lehet, hogy hanyagoljuk is. Akkor viszont... Ja, igen, a Pelicans-t ezt még megnyertem. A brooklyni srácok vertek ki. Ezt megnézzük single player challenge-be.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Nets starting five. We've got Wilson Chandler. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Bradley. Young out there with Simmons. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Opa.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw tonight.
And
no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
Now, here is Irving. Yeah. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets with possession here. Harris dishes to KD. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
I think there's just been a lot of respect for the approach of Kevin Durant over the course of the past couple of seasons, especially with the Warriors, wanting to be a better defender, better rebounder, better rim protector. Of course, we think of scoring first, but man, the defensive end and what he's done to take some pride on that end has been impressive.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Bradley can't get it to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And with Durant, the non-scoring aspects of his game almost get forgotten.
Well, Kevin has put up 5 or 6 assists a game over the last couple seasons. It helps to have two of the greatest shooters in the league on your side.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see how he develops after the injury and what he comes back to as a player in a new system with new teammates and more mileage on that body.
And the shot goes down.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Rose, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another one.
Simmons on the wing. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Down low, Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Passes to Young. Fires the 3. No good from Connaughton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant and a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Torian Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. Caris LeVert checked in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Now Bogdanovich. Lopez kicks to Fultz. Harris outside. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like, literally making them foul them.
7-4 for the Nets. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Jared Allen is out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And he converts the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Well, a lot of rough times for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out. And obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
LeVert with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Over to the wing. Dinwiddie wide open. No good from outside. Here's Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iguodala the pass to Lopez. Over Allen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Plenty of space. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one. And before his scary foot dislocation in November of 2018, Caris LeVert enjoying a breakout season.
Megtapozták a címert.
Some most improved buzz around the NBA.
De hogy ilyen...
Ilyen
közös az évvel, közös...
He's looking to continue that impressive trajectory.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Odion's Caruso comes in for Caris LeVert. Outside for Batum. From outside. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That one good for 2.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Young. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses the 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fultz the pass to Fernando.
Fernando's
got his first 2 points of the night.
Fernando nem tudom miért mondja be külön.
From Fultz has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Doing a lot of nice work now from
the field. He's helped
get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Fernando. Back to Batum. And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Durant with it.
Ez mindig is itt a Hó franchise volt szerintem.
From deep 3-point range, and that one released in time, but no good.
Azért ez nagyon durva.
For the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead.
Hogy nem lett ebből tömegverekedés amúgy?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
We've definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Young out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits, makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Left side, Bradley. Over Jordan. Bradley dishes to Simmons. From the arc. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. And that one's good from Connaughton.
That's just tremendous scoring.
Flexible release.
So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Durant. Jordan the pass to Harris. Bobs it up for Jordan. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Rose attacking. Jammed by Rose.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Pass to Connaughton. Young with the ball. Over Durant. Young's shot is off. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness to make those effort plays.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. Rose passes to Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. LeVert against Iguodala. And here's Rose outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
It's Prince on the wing. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Shot's good.
As me.
It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Shot's good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Brooklyn, they have shot just one free throw.
Interesting with Taurean Prince kind of coming along at the right time as the league is searching out physical, tough wing defenders that have the capability of shooting the three ball, the prototypical 3-and-3 man.
And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Iguodala. 9 points for Derrick Rose.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Caruch is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Allen in at the center. Irving up top, guarded by Fultz. Poke loose.
Elgódunk el a pattanó elől, és megnyerjük a meccset.
There's the feed to Bogdanovich. Back to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez.
Oh,
rebounded by the Nets. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Irving from long range. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Noogie.
To the inside. Lopez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Taurean Prince. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And Joe Harris is subbed in for LeVert. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Long outside. Back to Rose. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Young. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment.
Rose kicks to Connaughton. Outside, Simmons. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Rose. The rebound by Wilson Chandler. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 3. Jordan the pass to Chandler. On the wing, Irving. Jordan. Good.
Nehogy már.
Sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but man, delivering in the big spot.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Timeout. During that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock. That is world class.
Képzeld ide a Mohács, majd a Mogács égyet.
He nets it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Derrick Rose accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him. Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, G.A. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Wilson Chandler with the snap.
Well, when Wilson Chandler gets this deep inside, he knows he can elevate and finish one off.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to start the clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Here is Durant.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment.
Megvan a pénz. Megvan a pénz. Szuper. 3 challenge a 200-ból, vagy nem is tudom, de... Ez is pénz, megnézzük, hogy tudunk-e venni valamit. Mert ugye én arra gyúrok. Ugye én arra gyúrok, hogy... Nyilván a gótokból majd veszek egyszer 15 000-ért egy gótot. Mindenképpen. Úgyhogy erre gyúrok, de itt az NBA is backnél is van 17.200-ért, meg 10.500-ért cucc. A My Teamben itt ugye csak aranyér lehet. Meg ugye itt van, amit most már tudnék venni. Igen, egy alap Jordan se lenne rossz, de most én úgy gondoltam, hogy innen nekiállok, és akkor mindenhonnan veszek egyet. Mert itt még vannak ilyen egész olcsókért, ilyen standard. Ez a League Series 2 Deluxe, az is jó például. Ebből meg úgyse lehet venni ide. És most arra gyúrok, hogy legyen 15 000. Mert tokenből meg ugye kell még egy, és akkor jöhet egy Cousins, vagy... De azt hiszem Ryan Anderson a legfontosabb, mert power forwardba szarul állunk. Na, úgyhogy még van egy kis idő, úgyhogy még egy multigémet nyomunk. Aztán hát ha sikeresek leszünk. Szerintem ezt a 3 triple threat-et ezt nem fogom erőltetni. Ezt fogom nyomni, meg multi-challenge, hogyha talál meccset. Meg a single-t, és akkor majd szépen gyűlnek a cuccok. Oké, nyomjad, ezt még megcsinálom, ha talál mérkőzést. Na nézzük.
Here's Barton. Pass to Rose. And here's Love from the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball. Nem már.
Olajuwon in the high post. That one goes in.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Bradley drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Now here's Rose. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Rose attacking. A three from Simmons. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Runs it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he could be downright scary going towards the rim.
Megint Hakim, ráadásul a Karim effektus.
Rose in the post. Over to the wing. Here's Connaughton. And the three off target.
Tehát csak ő tolja, srác.
Punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big
elvileg a számokat tekintve ugyanolyan a két csapat. Gyakorlatilag.
They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Start it. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Fournier. And it's Connaughton missing.
És mire hátraérek, addigra már ott van elől, bazzeg. Hát
6 for 6, he's yet to miss from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the paint. And that one's good by Lopez.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Na jó.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part.
Apukád, megveszed lapot, érted? Nézd, gyorsabb az egész csapatonnál.
Now guarded by Bogdanovic.
Hát azért... Tehát oké, hogy föl lett.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Oké, hogy föl lett upgrade-elni a tulajdonságokat, de azért... Gyorsabb az egész csapatomnál.
I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the three ball. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backcourt to start this game.
And this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Now here's Bogdanovic following the miss by Hakeem.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Lopez with the steal.
Jó a Haki.
Here's Connaughton.
Nem már! Nem már! És akkor érted?
Back to Green. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Green's got his second basket of the game.
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Connaughton.
És komolyan.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be
Ezt nem tudja bedobni.
concern,
Hát, most
especially when they're behind like this. Can he find
itt
the rhythm?
zöldet kell dobnom egy zicserből.
To the right side. Pass to Hayes. 9 feet out. 2 points. That one goes.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5
Eres
boxes
már el.
to check in terms of the
Baszd
game
meg!
tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, you're doing everything out there.
Hayes. Good, and a screen picking
Faszom,
up the
bazd
assist.
meg.
And so it's the visiting team with an 18-point lead as the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Rodion Kurucs picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Nekem ez is jó, legalább majd gyakoroltam a büntiket.
Harris outside. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Mik jönnek ki, baszki?
The visitors on defense. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Fernando.
Az öreg Fernando is kiadja.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And it's Rose penetrating. His second shot goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Rose, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Rose. Here's Young, and it's denied. And they get it back. Pass to Iguodala. Lock at 6. From deep, Rose. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistance.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Yeah, Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And Rose drops them both.
Nem igen tudtuk ki használni, meg Hakim-ült.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Love. Back to Rose. The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That one on Rose.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Olajuwon's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Rose. He's got 5. On the wing, Batum. This one for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Pass to Rose. That 3 off the mark. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Here's Batum. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Shoots. Rose, no good. Barton outside. They get it back.
Ide ér a világ másik feléről, bassz meg.
And it's Rose penetrating. It's stolen by Rose. And the foul on Rose.
Bassz meg.
That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
Hammering it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. .114 left to play here in the second quarter. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Brooklynban se kis fickó, de hogy föl se tud mellette ugrani. Ezt azért túlzásnak érzem.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Rose. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Shamet. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Back to Green. Outside Fournier. Here's Rose. In the hoop for his fourth field goal.
Csak tolja, és egyszer csak eltolja a játékosomat.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Baszd meg!
Stolen by Fournier. That one, no good. And so it's the visiting team. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping.
Akkor se adjuk fel. Akkor se adjuk fel.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
It's Goku. Eleve aki Bang Gangnek hívja a csapatát. Sok mindent elárul. Igen, és akkor most mit csinál? És hogy kell várni 2,5 percet?
Now here's Rose. Pass to Young. Back to Rose. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Rose. Fires from the wing. And it's Connaughton missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Olajuwon drops them both. Here's Connaughton. Here's Rose. Olajuwon with the block.
Ne blokkolja le Sean Bradley-t, létszi.
Shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Pass to Young. And here is Simmons. He's covered by Rose. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Outside Rose. Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Fournier. And it's Connaughton missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Simmons. From deep. No good from Connaughton.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Outside Rose. Pass to Simmons. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Young's shot is off. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Pass to Wanamaker. Good defensive work there by Young. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in. Show some more
and Harris wide open.
Nem lett belőlük
Ronaldo
sebességű játékos. És nem is lehet belőlük csinálni. Ronaldo sebesség, tehát szupermeneket.
Olajuwon's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now Bradley. And that one's good, Simmons.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Pofátlanság egy olyan játékban,
Rose double teamed. Here's Wanamaker.
Ugye 5v5
It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Down low. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Hát azért mondom, hogy
Pass to Simmons.
Persze legyenek jó értékei, hát a világ egyik legjobb centere volt, nem is arról van szó. Csak azért. Tehát ne fussa le mostani NBA játékosokat a mester semmilyen upgrade-del, hanem muszáj.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around a little bit faster to get open spots. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Tehát azért, ja. Persze értem, hogy ebben van a pénz, csak...
And so it's the visiting team. Going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up.
Nem lenne ez a szuper upgrade rendszer, akkor semmi gond nincs vele.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Azért, mert végigfutja a
pályát. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
Mert ezt elnézzük, ez oké, ez rendben is van.
One-hand flush. I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Iguodala. Good D by Miller.
Ez rendben is van, csak...
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Háromszorosban vannak Iguodala. Azt tudja már bedobni az ittszert.
And this is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch.
Az ilyenekkel ver meg, még azt mondom, hogy játszottam összesen 4 multimeccset életemben.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
De hát.
Good defense there. Langford's near 7-foot wingspan definitely can come in handy defensively.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. He doesn't hit that one. Out to the right wing. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Langford.
Ez Fernando kihagyja, az oké. Nincs is
baj. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. Pass to Fernando. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Langford with it. He's covered by Iguodala. On the wing, Miller. From deep three-point range, Jones, no luck.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also
látszik, hogy Hakimnél lenne esélyem, de azért úgy jóval szorosabb
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Shamet. Over Langford. Miller grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From outside the arc, Langford misses. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Langford. Here's Fernando. The layup off target.
Fernando az a próbálja.
Left side, Jones. Here's Bradley. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The 3. Miller grabs the miss.
És ma maradék 2 percben próbálok egy 3-as dobni, mert szerintem.
Jones drives in. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over Miller. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Bogdanovic kosarat mer.
Good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Langford. No good from outside.
Gyerünk, Bojan. Harcolt ki. Ez az.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Bogdanovic, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And he recovers it. And it's Miller in the corner. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wanamaker. Back to Miller. Beyond the arc. Great D that time from Batum. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Langford, and it goes down 2 points.
The tricky ball handling. When Langford wants to get fancy,
so ez megengedhetetlen, hogy ilyen 80 pontokat kapja.
On its heels.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Count that one.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
De most itt is mit hagynak ki a srácok?
Tehát, sequence there, they just couldn't get it to fall.
Meddig kéne nyomba tartanom, hogy egy zicserbe menjen.
It's rebounded by Fultz. Harris inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Na mindegy is.
And so it's a victory for the road
Abba
team in this
hagyom a
one.
kuffogást.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess.
Majd jobb leszek benne. Legalább némi pénz jött. Úgyhogy majd meglátjuk. Hát próbáltam ha. Ó, gondoltam. Ha háromszor kikapok, akkor ez azért mennyire gonosz, meg mennyit kell ehhez játszani. Tehát, hogyha háromszor kikapok egymás után, akkor lenullázza a táblát, ami szerintem azt jelenti, hogy a győzőmeket is lenullázza. Ez nem szép azért ettől. Na, nincs tokenünk, nincs izénk, úgyhogy... mi jött a collectionbe, de mi jött a collectionbe? Mi jött a collectionbe? Nem emlékeztem, hogy bármit is vettem, vagy nyitottam volna maximum a cipőt. De az meg a izén van, nem a játékosaimon. Úgyhogy igen, D-Rose-zal még kell egy csomó assist meg pont, és akkor majd utána kezd el fölfele jönni. Úgyhogy, ja. Akármi is van itt, még most már kiderítem, mert... Most már zavar. De nem ér sehol semmi újat, úgyhogy mindegy is. Szóval... Helyzet az, hogy... Elég nagy volt ma a szopó. De legalább... Mármint a multiszopó, legalább egy single player challenge sikerült, meg a mesterük bemutatkozott az NBA-be, a kis J, úgyhogy majd innen folytatjuk, mert szerintem ügyesebb leszek ezzel a játékkal, csak egyelőre ez egy kicsit frusztráló az ilyen Olajuwon féle meccsek, úgyhogy igen, de nem szabad feladni, nyomni kell, aztán akkor majd jobb lesz. Úgyhogy kösz mindenkinek, aki benézett, különösen neked, Feri. Aztán azért hajrá, Bears! De értek jó, szevasztok!